gentlemen, Sean Davies with coloradoreinsman.com. We're here probably on day 3 of working with these horses, and I am here with Sarah Welty. She's kind of an apprentice protege of mine. She came to me talking about that she'd like me to help her tame and train a Mustang, and I mentioned the idea of if she wanted to adopt one, doing it with the Mustang Millions. I wanted to throw her right into the fire. So she thought that was a great idea. Now we kind of came along, that's morphed into her helping me with these horses from the sanctuary, so I get to throw her in the fire with the first one here. This is Miss Loretta back here. Now she has got this horse already where she can walk up and touch it with her hand, and that's pretty phenomenal. Now this horse has been in captivity since '08, but she's doing a fantastic job. We had a bit of a blizzard out here yesterday, and I look out the window and who do I see but Sarah's out here working with this horse in the middle of a snowstorm, and it's made all the world of difference. So I'm going to introduce Sarah, and first I'd like you to tell everybody a little bit about what's your original idea when you started thinking about Mustangs. What was your original idea?
Well, I guess I've grown up around horses, and I've either wanted to do a colt starting or a Mustang, and I've never had the opportunity come up, and then one day I hear about Sean, and I started working with him, and I just think that this time in my life, he's 10 minutes from my place where I live, and he's a very skilled horseman who knows what he's doing, and I know that I do have horse experience, but I don't have enough to know what to do with like a wild horse. So I feel like all the puzzle pieces just kind of fell together, and it's been a desire of mine my whole life, and now here we are.
Well, you're doing a fantastic job. Now the thing about these horses is we've got 2 here. We've got Loretta and Patsy, and you can have 2 more different-minded horses. Loretta has started showing us that right away she wanted to get along. She is still slightly wild, so we're not going to just jump and put a halter on her right this second. If we progress today, we will. But you can see this mare is just standing right here. I've worked with her once and used my rope, and you're going to see that you probably saw that on the first video. I'm going to come in here and say, can I touch her? Now Sarah's got her to where you can pretty well just approach right in. Now I'm going to ask this mare to give to me. She's going, boy, I don't know, you're not anywhere near as nice as that young lady. She's a good girl. So right there I can rub her on the shoulder. So that just shows the great job that Sarah's doing with this horse. So what I'm going to do real quick is in this just 3rd session, I'm going to step out and let Sarah show a little bit about what she's doing. And if any of you guys have a desire to tame and train or adopt one of these Mustangs, or tame a Mustang in the future and want to come work with us here at Mustang River Ranch, just let me know. I'm going to give it to Sarah. Just stay tuned.
Okay, so the main thing that I'm doing when I approach her is I'm completely relaxing everything. I tend to tense shoulders a lot, so just relaxing, and then I always turn and I face so that my body is toward her butt. I don't want to have my body facing toward her head because that means go. And then I just exhale and I just walk toward her with no expectations, just kind of like it's any other day.
Right.
About halfway, and then what I've been doing is I've been stopping and exhaling because I feel my tension getting up because I'm getting closer, so I just relax again, and then usually take another little step, reach my hand out, and just I don't know if this is the right thing, but I try and keep the pressure on her.
If she goes away, you try to keep the pressure on her. When she stops, rub her right there. Now walk away. There you go. There you go.
exhale when you walk away.
Good. Now the beauty of this is this horse just looked to you where you left her. She's starting to look to you. So now come back and approach her.
Okay. Any side, different side, same side?
Just pick up this side right here. Put your arm out gently. Let her think about it. Now try to slow those movements down. So instead of like a quick sharp movement, make it a nice even movement. And just calmly step right towards her shoulder and try not to look at her.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. And rub her right there. And now just take a quick soft step away. There we go. Her head came towards you. So it starts to be like you're connected to her. So step towards and rub. There you go. There you go. Just spend some time there. Just rub her.
When I rub her, should I look at her or should I just...
Sure, you can look at her. Just try not to look dead in her eye.
No. Yeah.
And you can work your way down her shoulder a little bit. You can work, see, that's a new spot, so it bothered her. So exhale. There you go. You're fine.
Okay.
If it ends up in a situation where she wants to leave you, you just start over.
Okay. Because when her butt turns like that at me...
I raise my hand up with my fingers out and push that butt off.
Okay.
I don't want that to get a habit.
So like right here, should I...
Face me and go ahead and walk towards her shoulder. Put your arm out right there. Just stand there for a second. If she's going to leave in 2 seconds, you stop at 1. Now you can start again at 1 or 2 seconds. Just work your way towards her. If she acts like she's going to leave, you pull the pressure off. You try to take the pressure off before she leaves. Now go ahead and rub her. Good. Every inch that you get rubbed on her is a success. So take your hand and just slowly rub it down her back towards her hip a little bit. Okay? And always work back to the withers. That's your sweet spot now.
Yeah.
So you kind of circulate out from that area and get this horse calmed down more and more. Good. Go ahead and take a half step closer to her. Good. And so you can work your feet in inches, increments towards her so you can reach further. And just rub up along her neck and along her mane. Good. Good. There you go. There you go. Just get right back into position. And then rub. Part of it is there's some little icicles, snow falling off the trees. Good. Now I want you to just walk towards the loafing shed. And just relax over there. So right now she's just absorbing all that. She's thinking, she's going, well, where are you? She says, that's a lot for me to absorb, but her demeanor is one of nice, relaxed, calm. She's looking at you, she looks over at here at me. Now, go ahead and walk back up to her. Just look at her shoulder. Now, her attention's over here. So I want you to stand right there. There, now she caught your eye, or you caught her eye. Go ahead and walk up to that shoulder. and more you're going to just be able to smoothly walk in and rub her. And now, when you walk away this time, have your hand up, and I want you to walk out and circle back around this way towards the camera.
Hold my hand like just kind of out.
Like you're pulling her eye. This right here. Now pull her eye and walk off. Okay? What I'm going to end up seeing is her following you. Okay? That time she thought about it, but then she changed her mind.
Yeah.
Alright? Go up to this side. This will even be better. So turn your body this way. Just walk up there. There you go. There you go. There you go. Nice big exhale right there. And breathe soft and gentle. There you go. Now this is one of the 5 more untouched horses. And personally, I prefer the horses fresh off the range because the ones that have been in captivity longer tend to be more braced up, and that's what's going on with our little rose gray mare. This mare has figured out pretty quick that we're not killing her. And right there, that's beautiful. Now I want you to kind of pull her eye and walk off this way and kind of circle off. There you go. Walk off. That's it. Now, let's see if she wants to face you a little bit more. Now, I want you to turn now. See, she's relaxed. Now you're going to put some pressure on her. Okay? I want you to look at her butt. Okay? I want you to raise your right hand with your fingers out and push it at her butt. Just kind of push at her butt.
Walk this way?
Yep. Push at her butt. Push at her. Push at her. Push at her. There. Push her off. Smack your leg. There. Now, take the pressure off. Up. Push her eye the other way. Push her eye the other way.
So,
that's it. Just open that hand up. Fingers open. Push at her. Smack your leg. Now, push her off. There. Now, walk off that way. So you put pressure on, you moved her off, you took the pressure off, she licked and chewed. Okay? I want you to come up, extend your hand out to her face.
left hand?
Just relax yourself. There you go. Now, I want you to face her and push that butt off. Spank your leg. There. When she faces, I want you to put pressure until she faces you. Smack your leg.
So am I like...
That's it. Look at her butt.
Wrong hand? Good hand?
That's it. Wait for it. When she looks at you, walk off.
Okay.
See, she's saying, I don't want to go anywhere right now. So this is a different deal. What I want her to do and learn is to walk off and then come to you. Go ahead and pet her if she'll let you. Close your hand. There you go. Now walk up and pet her. See, this is almost better. She's going, I don't want to go away from you. Now, raise your hands and chase her off. Now back off right. Go ahead. So go ahead and put some pressure on her. Now look at her. There we go. That's good timing. Go ahead and approach her. It's kind of... There you go.
Should I just like...
Now she goes off. Turn, face her, push off. There. Wait for it. Go ahead. Push her off. 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 Keep pushing her. Now lower your hand and walk away. Now, come back to her. Good. If she goes off, push her off. Turn and face her. Turn and face her. Put your hands up. There, now back off.
She looked at me?
Yep. Now turn, face her. She walks off, put your hands up. Go, do like this. Push her off. Put your hands up. Now, get ready. Push, push, push. Look for it. Back off right there. Back away from her.
Act like should I do this thing?
That's it. Right there is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for her to face you up.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Time out. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put a little pressure on this mare and see if I can't get her to come towards me a little bit. I'm going to send her away. I'm going to ask her to come to me. So let's just see if we can start getting this horse kind of hooked on. Now, it's real muddy today. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on her. But I'm going to come in here. I'm going to say, if she goes away, I'm going to make her go far away. Make her go far away, far away. I'm going to move her around. I'm going to move her around. Go far away. Go far away. She look at me. I'm going to take that pressure off right there. Good girl. Good girl. Ask her to stand still. So I blocked her right there. If she goes goes away, I'm going to send her far away. Send that butt away. Send that butt away. Just send her off. 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 I'm going to look at her right there, licking and chewing, and take that pressure off. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, I'm going to take the pressure off again. That time, she nodded and came my way. Now I'm going to put pressure on. Put pressure on. Good girl. Block her. So you can't escape here. Block her. Block her.
There we go.
That's what I'm looking for, right there. Now she turns away. I'm going to push her. She looked at me. I'm going to take that pressure away. I'm going to approach her. Push her. Give her a break there for a second. Now push that butt. Push the butt. Push her off. Push her off. Push her off. Push her off. No, she doesn't get to avoid. Come on. Doesn't get to avoid. Push her off. Push her off. Push her off. Take the pressure off right there. Good girl. Every step she takes towards me is a success. Take that pressure off. Just let her avoid. See, that's this horse's mode. See, she's perfectly willing to stand there and let us pet her. But the second she gets any pressure, she's going to run off. I'm looking for something here. That was it. She investigated me. She said, "Are you going to hurt me?" And now she follows me up. So I'm controlling her foot movement. Making her feet go away from me. When she wants to go away, I make her go far away. And then I ask her to come to me. I'm looking for her to give me signs of give. So right there, she's facing me up, licking and chewing. You can take a month to do this if you're so inclined. I put a lot more pressure. We're third day of this horse being here. Actually, Friday, Saturday, so yeah, this is the third day of this horse actually being here. And this is the third session with this horse. We're already, see, she went away, I'm going to push her. I'm going to push her. Don't you push that butt at me. And then I'm going to take that away. Because she found out that facing me, the pressure got relieved. Good girl. Now she's licking and chewing. Okay, so now I'm back. We've done a lot of nice, good groundwork with this horse as far as moving her off, getting her following up. Well, I'm going to take her back up a notch. You saw this probably in that first video. I'm going to take this 20-foot soft rope. I'm going to get it tossed over her neck, and then I'm going to have a little bit more control over her. So we're building trust, and you'll see, oh, well, now she's running around all wild. I'm not going to lose the trust, okay? If you do this stuff right, you're not going to lose the trust. You'll actually get more of it. Even though I'm tossing a rope at her, I'm not hurting her, so she's going to be a much better horse for it. If I can get up here and drop it over her neck, that's even better. Now it's very muddy in here, so I'm just going to take this rope. Toss it over her back. She's going to run off the first couple times. Fully expected. Come on, Mom. Come on. See, this gives me an opportunity. I got that rope between her legs right there. And she's not kicking. She's not doing anything bad. I'm going to move over here. See if I can't touch her right here. See if I can touch her. She says, I gotcha. I gotcha. That's not terrible. There we go. Drapes on her right now. Girl. Good girl. It's all right. You're all right. Hardest part about this is just getting this rope on her. Move her around. The rope is going to be caked in mud. Good girl. It's all in how you maneuver this rope. I'm standing real close to this horse right now. Don't want to get too close. Now I can just work her a little bit. Says, oh my goodness, you're rubbing me. Good girl. Said, you're rubbing me. Get it up on her neck. Good girl. Just rub her. Toss this thing up on her neck a little bit. Toss it up on the neck. Good girl. Good girl. Toss it under her belly. Right there. Ask her to move over that way. Like you just did. We step over. That. Now, for all intents and purposes, I have a little bit more control over a very muddy rope now, but I can put a little pressure on her right there and ask her to step to me. Good girl. Now I'm going to put some pressure on her. If she tries to go away, let's put a little pressure. We did this that first day, and now I can walk right in and touch her. Good girl. So did I lose my, by tossing the rope, did I lose my trust that we've been building? No. Two things. She figured out I'm not killing her, and she's learning how to get off of pressure. I'll be able to touch her just a little bit more. Look at that. That's even better than the first day. I'm going to ask her to come this way. Oh, now that's just nice. I'm going to come in and rub her shoulder, play with her mane. Put pressure right there. Say, don't go away from me, young lady. Now, this mare is not fighting me near as much as that gray mare is going to. He says, oh my goodness, I can't handle that. Yes, you can. I have confidence in you, Mom. Miss Loretta, I have confidence in you. Now I'm just touching her in a different place. I see I'm working up closer up her neck. And I'm saying, the closer I get to her head, every time she goes into that pressure, I put a little pressure and give immediately. And just rub her on the neck. Now I'm going to take that pressure off. Good girl. And she says, I can handle that. Good girl. Good girl. She didn't even try to escape so much that time. Good girl. Okay, so basically what I've done here was tie a pretty muddy bowline knot, non-slip knot, and tied up my excess there. So I've got a lead rope, basically a workable lead rope now. And I'm just going to ask her to get off of this pressure. And I'll be less likely for her to pull away from me. I'm going to ask her to just follow me around a little bit. Get off of that pressure. Good girl. So this right side, or left side of her body is a little more resistant, but I'm going to get on this side and put a little pressure. Okay. There. Good. 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 She switched. She can't get away from me so much now. Good girl. Just ask her to follow me. I'd like her to follow me. Put a little pressure right there. Good girl. Come in and pet her. Good girl. Making great progress. Good girl. Hope she doesn't try to kick me. Well, we've rubbed all that with our pole and our stick. Don't want her going away. I'm going to walk off. I'm going to look up, walk off, and ask her to come with me. Puts a little pressure there. Just take a step forward. Good girl. Every time I put some pressure on, good. When she gets off of it, I'm going to take the pressure off. Good girl. Every time she turns away, I'm going to put some bigger pressure on her. So even without a halter, I can lead train this horse. And then I'll pet her. Every time I'm going to pet her, I'm just going to walk right in and rub her up. Good girl. I'm going to rub her neck right here. Say, don't go away. Don't go away. She doesn't get to run off. I want to pet her. There you go. Now I can walk off, and I got plenty of lead now. I can walk further away and let her think about it. Good girl. Good girl. I can start her desensitizing. Do all kinds of stuff with it. Okay, that was the softest she'd been right there. I'm going to walk right in and pet her. Good girl. So you want to rub more than pat.
Yeah.
Just, she came to me there, I'm going to rub her again. See, she's totally relaxed when you get in here to these sweet spots. We created that sweet spot with a stick. This guy makes me work hard. I like that nice blonde lady. She just wants to pet me. Good girl. Good girl. Now I say good girl, speak a little Comanche tongue. Never in a real high-pitched voice. A lot of times when I'm trying to get something done, I'll stand here in a real soft, low-pitched voice. So it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Of course, I have some magic words, but they're mine. You gotta get your own.
Okay.
Now, you look at her demeanor right now. And I'm just saying, good girl. I'll rub that other side of her neck. She doesn't get to avoid. See, whenever she avoids, I'm going to put pressure on her and bring her back to me. So now I'm turning my body off about 45 degrees from her.
There you go, good girl. Good girl. There you go. Alright. We can fix it so it doesn't hurt your nose.
I know. I want to get that up a little bit higher, Mama. Well, that's it. Open your mouth a little bit. Get it up a little bit. I'm going to get it above that cartilage.
Yeah, yep, get it off.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what I've done is just work on getting this temporary kind of halter apparatus with this rope on there. Finally took a while, but I'm going to try to get it a little higher up on her nose. You're all right. This is a very, very patient little girl. get control of her nose a little bit. If I can just get control of that nose. Just get her to stand still while I rub that face. Good girl. Good girl. You don't want to put a lot of pressure on this thing right now because it is down on the cartilage on her nose. I know. If she gets him off, oh well. Pet her face right here. Good girl. There you go. Good girl. Got to get it up a little bit. Get it off that nose. We're fine. Good girl. Get it up on the bridge of her nose and we'll be in good shape. There, she can breathe a little better now. Just rubbing her.
There we go.
Rubbing her.
Halter.
Now it doesn't make her panic so much. Woo! That was a lot of work for this young lady. Good girl. Good girl. Boy, I like that. You just get your hands right around the base of her ears. First avoidance right there. I'll get my hand up over the bridge of her nose a little bit. Every inch gets easier and easier. Let that off right there. Good girl. Now, I'm going to take this halter and rub her with it. I'm going to let her smell it. And I'm going to take it away. So you're going to see a lot of this. Everything I introduce to them, don't get to just run off. I'm going to let her smell this halter, and then I'm going to take it away. Good girl. I'm going to smell this halter, and then I'm going to take it away. Smell this halter, let her smell it, and I'm going to take it away. And then I'm going to just come in here, try not to put any pressure on her, other than just pet. Good girl. Now I'd like to be able to get this nose band on this temporary halter a little higher up on her nose again. She's kind of fighting it. Don't do it. We're good right now, Mama. Don't. Oh, that's a baby. She's just saying, what are you doing to me, man? Oh, it's a good girl. It's a good girl. It's a good girl. Doesn't get to do that. She found out real quick. That really did her no good. So once I get control of that nose, a lot more control. I want to try to get that nose up a little bit more so I got room to get this halter over. Good girl. That's a little better. Now, first thing I want to do is get this over her neck. Touch her right there. Good girl. Let that drop down on that other side. Now, I'm going to do a real loose version of my knot here. Get it way up here. See if I can get that through. I have to drop that way down. I'm going to do a fake knot. There we go, young lady. There we go. And then as I get this one off, what are you doing to me, buddy? Damn, she's damn near tame now.
I know. Touch your ears, your face, neck.
Yeah. Undo my bowline knot.
Brr.
Voila! There, Pilgrim. Now she's going to be a lot more comfortable than with these rope-tied halters. Good girl. Try to get this up a little bit higher on her. Do not want her rubbing this daggum thing off. Tie a double knot in that halter. You are a good girl, Miss Loretta. You sang a beautiful tune today. Yes, you did. And she's licking and chewing now. I'm going to back off right there and just let her think about it. Now we got a halter. One down. Good girl. Now I'm going to teach her real quick what this halter means. Put a little pressure right here. See if she's going to go up or get off of it. Little pressure, and I want her to take a step forward. I'm going to bring this weight over this way and take the pressure off right there. Good girl. Have this horse. I can have this horse halter trained today. We've worked a long day with this mare. Oh, now that was just nice. As I like to say, that was just sexy. That was sexy, wasn't it, Mama? Yeah. Yeah. Let's redirect her energy. Let's redirect her energy. I'm doing a rear end disengagement now. Let's pull that head over that way. Good girl. Good girl. She got to follow that nose now. Good girl. See, she's not so worried about us just walking in and petting her now. So the dang near got this horse broke today. Couple more hours, put a saddle on her. I'm saying, get off that pressure. Good girl. Good girl. Still avoiding. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Let me just touch that face. Good girl. Oh, it's a mom. Oh, it's a baby. Good girl. That's a baby. Oh, the baby. I touched you. I touched you. Oh, I touched you, didn't I? What are we doing? Oh, I touched you. I touched you. I touched you. Oh my goodness. 3 days in. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't have done as much as I've done with her without that little bit of foundation and that handling that Sarah's doing. She's done an amazing job with this horse already. Now I get in here and put the bigger pressure on just because I know a little more experience. I tell you what, she's going to be able to do all this stuff come May when we go pick up our Mustang Millions horses. We're going to be doing 3 of them here at the ranch. This young lady's going to have a nice handle on how to handle one of those wilder Mustangs. But you look at this mare right now. Oh my God. She's licking and chewing. She says, I like that. This mare reminds me a lot of my Fort Collins mare, Fort Collins Extreme Mustang Makeover mare Serenity. This horse has that same look in her eye that once she gives, boy, she gives nice. Good girl. Now we're just going to fall in love with you and want to keep you, I know. And I'd add you to my herd of 10 horses. Oh my goodness. Where were you going? Where did you think you were going? Tell me about it. So tell me about your day. Did you have a decent day? Huh? Did you have a decent day? She said, no. You made me work hard. I didn't like it. Oh, it's a baby. Oh, it's a baby. That's what I like to see right there. Oh, my goodness. He's a wild little horse. I'm wild. He's a baby. Don't get all uppity in the air and want to kick me. Now, I don't always listen, at home, folks, don't stand in front of the horse. Do as I say, not as I do. I don't think this girl wants to strike out and hurt me. Some of those others, if you're not really up on watching them and reading their body language, see, she wants to avoid me when she goes up. I'm going to take off this glove for a second. Well, I'm about covered in mud in here. So our magical Comanche words get her to relax, calm down. This horse is well on her way. Don't be surprised you don't see her in the round pen in the next day or so. She's going to be one fine little horse. This is Loretta from the Great Escape Mustang Sanctuary. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.